We're in August now, and this is the club's first young bird race from Guernsey. There's been a record entry of 2,000 birds, and I've got the unique privilege of being appointed chief convoy for this race. Because of the bad weather, we've had a one-day holdover, but I hope to see the birds go up tomorrow. There's 2 transporters on site today, the other being the much talked about Central Southern Classics new transporter. This was built in Holland and cost the club £70,000. The Young Bird Classics up at 7:15 in a southwest wind. Good afternoon, Tom.
Good afternoon, Keith.
Congratulations on winning the Classic the weekend, mate. Great performance, first and second.
Thank you very much.
What time did you clock your first pigeon?
9:47, second one 9:49.
Brilliant, absolutely brilliant. How far did you fly?
140 miles.
Fantastic, mate. Congratulations. How long have you been in the sport?
Well, I restarted again last year, but I originally started in 1951.
Yes, it's a long time.
And in the 70s, I was concentrating on the long ones. And I won the Spanish diploma 76, 77, 78. 4th, 14th and 7th only.
Was that Palamos?
Yeah, that's right.
How far did you fly from Palamos?
630 something, I think it is.
Yeah. What sort of racing do you like then? Long distance?
I prefer the long distance.
Yeah. Brilliant, mate. This is your Classic winner then, Tom. What family is he?
The sire of him is a Hoff and Cross Jansen from Brian Slater of Ferry Hill in Durham, and the dam is a pure bush art from Neil Laidlaw of Shildon.
Good fancies, mate.
Both of them. Brilliant.
What system was he raced on, this pigeon?
Just natural.
To the perch?
Well, he's running with the old ones. I only got a few, so they just run together.
Yeah, so he's not paired up at all?
Not at all.
How about the darkness system?
No way.
No. What was his build up to his win then, Tom?
He had 3 club races on the trot, Honiton on the Saturday, and then he went to Havant on the Monday, Havant on the Wednesday, into the Classic on Friday.
Wonderful, mate. What system do you race your old birds on then, Tom?
Completely natural.
Yeah, because you like long distance racing, do you?
That's right, that's what I'm aiming for.
Yeah, when do you pair them up?
Well, I paired up early this year. I paired up in January, but next year it'll be the middle of March.
Yeah, so how about training them?
Training, they get a few tosses down the road, 20 mile, and I often put them on the local transporter.
Yeah. Do you race in them races?
I do, but I don't like them.
Was that just for training the birds, like?
Preferably, yeah.
Yeah. This is the scene inside Tom's natural section, and all these young birds and old birds run together. This is Tom's very smart loft. It's 14 foot long, 2 sections, and all the birds are trapped through drop holes into the Sputniks. It's a very clean and smart affair. This is your second open winner then, Tom. What's this down from?
This is a Jansen Van Loon from Dave Warner of Southampton.
Yes, so that's a pigeon you brought in, is it?
Well, he gave it to me.
Yeah, lovely pigeon. What is his build up to the race?
Same as the others. 3 races, 2 training tosses and in.
Yeah, wonderful. Tom Cummings. First and second open. London South East Classic, Guernsey. We're in September now, and we're on our way to Guernsey again for the second Young Bird Classic. We've got 1,750 pigeons on board. I'm chief convoy for this trip. My son Mark is my assistant. And the young birds are just getting their last drink before we board the boat. The Classic's up at 9:15 in no wind. And it's a fantastic day. We've come to Bedfordshire today to visit the Guernsey winning loft of John Edwards of Luton. Good morning, John.
Good morning, Keith. How you doing, all right?
Not too bad, mate. Congratulations on winning the Classic.
Thanks very much. I'd like to thank you as well for giving us such a good race. Well, giving me a good race, isn't it?
What time did you clock in?
1:37.
Yeah, you're quite a long way up here, aren't you?
189 miles,
Yeah,
but by the sounds of it, this area certainly come up trumps.
Yeah, I think the first 5 or 6 are up here, aren't they?
Exactly, yeah.
Well done, mate. Probably some of the longest flyers.
Yeah, well, I think the furthest would be about 200 and something, about 204, 205 around this area.
Yeah. Well done, mate.
Thanks very much.
How long have you been in the sport?
Well, on and off since I was 8 years of age. I've had pigeons, which is unfortunately 37 years now, so quite a long while. I was even saying to my wife, every house I've ever lived in since we come to London, we've always had pigeons in.
As I say, you've just moved in here, haven't you?
Yeah, we bought this one the end of last year, and that's why my pigeons up till Bordeaux, which was my last race with the old birds, that was at the other loft. But this, I just put these stables here, so I've raced my young birds to the stables.
Yeah, so you
and I've had the best season I've ever had with young birds. So no one can tell you they know anything about flash lofts and royales and all that.
So I say, because you're still erecting your loft here, aren't you?
Well, yeah, that's right behind us as we stand here.
Yeah.
But with these stables, I think it's so dark, I don't have to have them on a darkness system. It is a natural sort of darkness, and they've been very good.
So what's one or two of your best performances?
Well, this one obviously would go down as my best. I think myself last year, I was first section at Angears. I was pleased with that one. I always think my best ever was about when I was only a kid. I had first, second, and fourth Nance in one of the good clubs around here, which was the Dunstable South Road, and I was second fed. And on the day, it was. Well, it was a terrible day and no one thought we'd get pigeons, and I just managed to get 3 in 20 minutes out of Nant, so I was more than pleased. And it was special to me because it was the day that Cliff, who's hiding around the corner there, it was the day his son got married as well, so it's always been a good day.
He's your silent partner, Cliff.
Well, without Cliff, I don't think I'd be doing pigeons, because last year when I did have a problem with pigeon lung and I was a bit worried about it, I think I might have turned it in, but Cliff, in his wisdom, he does more work than I do, I can assure you, and I owe a lot to the reasonable standard I keep pigeons. I owe a lot to Cliff, most of it to Cliff.
This is your Classic winning, John.
Yeah.
What family is she?
Oh, she's Jansen, Ponderosa Jansen. With Cliff's told me he's the man who keeps the records. I don't. Right? She's raced virtually every race. Been very good. Last week she was fourth fed from Exeter. She went to Ponterson. Unfortunately, come back the next morning.
The National.
The National, yeah, Ponterson National.
Yeah.
But she's raced every race and we sent her sitting right to the end of her time, 21 days.